Welcome back to another reading. If you're new here or you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Like the video, ring the notification bell, leave a comment. I really appreciate all the comments that people leave and the emails. If you would like to email me, the email is in the description below. I really appreciate those emails, the comments. It actually keeps me going. This could be kind of draining, so I really appreciate that. Now, what I'm going to do here today is a mediumship pick a card reading. So you have the green card, the purple card, or the cloud card, 1, 2, or 3. So go ahead and take the moment to pick a card, and you could look down below and I'll have the timestamps in the comments. So then you can click on your card and you can go directly to that part of the video. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, group 1. This is your reading. What does your loved one want to tell you, group 1? What does your loved one want to tell you? 7 is a very heavenly card. And we have the 5 of Earth. And we have the 8, Strength card, Major Arcana card. 7, 5, 8. So those numbers could mean something for many of you, the 7, 5, and 8. The 7 is a faith-based card. So it's your loved ones telling you to have faith in them now as they are still alive. They're very much alive. 5 is changes. It's a change of some sort. And then the Strength card has an 8, and that is talking about change. So your loved one went through a change, a transition to where they're at now. And this is some struggles to get there. And that might have been, with the passing or whatnot. But now they're here. They're in a place of self-love, and it's a good place, a strong place. And this is all about faith, believing in them, like I said, and that they went through their conflict period, but now they're in a place of strength, self-love, and really a great place. All right, so the next card, in the flow. So that's reminding you to stay in the flow of life, in the flow of everything that is. And that's your spirituality coming through when you're in that flow. If you're trying to control everything, then that's not from the spiritual place that your loved one is in. So if you want to connect more on the same level as your loved one, you might try going with the flow. You might go with the flow, and I think that your loved one will be able to come through a lot more to you in maybe dreams and that type of thing. And messages. Loved ones love to send messages over music and even TV. You might just go to the TV and sit down at an exact specific time, and you might have been led there and you didn't know it. And right when you turn it on, something reminds you of your loved one. So stay in that flow. Grounding, and it says, go deep, explore your roots. So this reading really wants you to connect with your loved one. Really wants you to connect with that loved one. And one way you can do that is going within. You go deep within, you connect with yourself, you keep silent, and you just let your feelings feel, and you let things come to you in that way. And I really think that your loved one can come through to you in those times. Maybe do that. Maybe do that as you're going to bed. Just go deep within yourself and just let it be quiet. Maybe, think about your loved one, but then just be quiet and do a meditation. If you have to listen to some kind of music when you're laying there so your mind doesn't wander, then that's okay. But I really think that you're going to be able to connect with your loved one, especially if you do that at night. I think for a lot of you, you'll get dreams that'll come through. For some of you, you need to know that it's not your fault. So a lot of people, when somebody passes, they grieve deeply for them, like it's something, something that maybe you could have prevented, or maybe just things that happened on this earth with your loved one. Maybe you had a fight or whatnot, and you're dwelling on that. It's not your fault. It was an interaction between people, between energy, the energy that you have and the energy the other person has. It's a dance. That's what, on this earth, we're just kind of in an energetic dance, and it's pretty amazing that we can go through this and experience all this and in that way. But it's not your fault. It's okay to move on. It's an energetic dance. So don't overthink it. That's not the spiritual realm you want to be in. You want to be spiritually elevated and in that realm. And again, it's coming up. Some people are really down. They're really down, and I really feel for you. I know it's a struggle. I really do. And it says, "My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt." See, it just goes along with that card. Don't hold on to that. You can let it go. It's okay. It's okay to let that go. They'll still be with you. You don't have to relive the pain in order for that person to be with you. They're there with you. And maybe we do that. Well, I don't want to get into that whole religious aspect, but don't focus on the death. The death, it was just a minor piece of that individual. It was just a minor piece that they went through, the energetic dance that they went through as a person on this earth. So I hope that helped. I hope the message really came through strong to those that needed to hear it. It was a pretty good flow of message, so I'm sure it resonated with many out there. And thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go into group 2. Thank you so much. Okay, group 2. Group 2. You picked the pile with the purple card on top. So let's see, group 2, what comes through for you. Venture forward. So maybe you're having a hard time moving on, and this card is saying that that's okay. It's okay to move on, move forward. And we have the number 4, the Emperor. And we have the Page of Water. And number 12, we have the Hangman. So what I'm getting here is that, so that some of you, who passed was a father type figure. Some of you, it was a young person, like a child. This could have been, the Emperor. That could have been a spouse. And then the Hangman, that's telling me that this individual coming through is more of they were very, they sacrificed themselves for your needs. It was, kind of like a traditional motherly type figure, somebody that really would put their child before their own needs. Um, and the number 4 we have here is stability, and we also have a 12 here, and the 12 um, that could be a 3 if you combine that. 3 is unity. So I think what this reading is telling you basically is, and why this card was on the top, is that it wants you to move forward. It's telling you, your loved ones are telling you that it's okay to do that. It's okay to move forward and move on with your life. They're there with you. They're right there. So you're not leaving them if you move forward. They're still going to be with you. Invite them, along with you sometimes. Just recognize that they're with you and they'll be there. Driving down the interstate or something, just imagine them being in the seat next to you, and they will. They'll be right there. So you can move forward, move on. That's all right. It doesn't, they want you to. They definitely want you to. It's kind of another forward movement card. Take action with passion. So it's saying have passion in your life as you're moving forward. So move forward, move on with your life, and have passion about it. Your loved ones don't want to. It actually probably, yes, it's almost painful for them. They're in a really good place, but your pain could kind of pull them out of that. So try not to be in that. Find ways to get out of it. And sometimes we choose to be in that. So if you can choose not to be in that, then that's definitely going to be better for you, to not be in that place of such sadness. Find things to be happy about within your life. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. So that's that advice for moving forward with the passion. Choose love. Love. Not your sadness, not your grief. Think about your love for your loved one. Think about that. Think about that connection that you had when you were there, when they're here. Even if you fought all the time, it's this dance that you're going through on this earth, this energetic dance, and it's okay. It's okay. That was part of it. So just move forward with love. Okay? I have become one of your guides. So they're saying again that they're right there with you. They're with you. They're guiding you along the way, and they can take you to different signs, and they can be with you. They could be with you and share your day with you and all that. So it's a miracle that this is possible, but I really truly feel it, and I'm really thankful that you're able to be here in this video, watching it with me as I make it. And I'm going to move on to group 3 now, but thank you, and feel free to contact me. All right, group 3, here is your reading. So you chose the card that had the clouds on the top. That card says, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. They would have lived differently. So know that there might be some things that happen within their life with you that might have not, might not have been exactly how they wanted to share their time here with you. And they've learned that. They've learned that from this life. We have number 19. We have the sun. 13, transformation. And then the 10 of earth. And 10 is a completion number. So we have transformation, we have completion. We have the sun. The sun is happiness, joy. It's a really good card. It's really, really positive card. So, and then this is a completion, and then that's the earth energy. So these numbers might have some significance for you, the 19, 13, or 10 within your loved one's life that the reading is regarding. So sometimes this can be something that they left you. They left you with something, some kind of gift, inheritance, that type of thing. This could be a spouse. This could be a parent type figure. It could also, well, some of you, it could be anybody. I see that, I'm drawn to this child and she's handing something. So definitely I feel like something was left for you, and it's special in its own special way. And it might not be like a lot of money or whatnot, but it's something, and they left it for you, and they left it for you. It was planned. It was definitely something that was planned, that they wanted you to have. And maybe you already know what it is, or maybe there's a bunch of things that are left and you find, very dear to your heart that were left behind. But I really see this as like a very intentional thing. Also, if you combine the 13, you get 4, and then you combine the 9 and the 1, again you get 10. When the 10's reduced down to the 1, so you've got all those different numbers that you can bring in, and to realize that your loved one is there coming through. So I really think in this message that they really wanted to let you know they left you something behind, something important. And it might not even been something that they necessarily valued while they're here. It could have been, just a book or something that they didn't read. But I really feel like, they're saying that they would have lived differently. They would have lived differently. And, some of you, if it just means they would have lived, maybe longer. That could mean a lot of different things for many of you. But I'm really tapping into something that was left. And I really feel like many of you, the thing that was left was not necessarily something that they would have seemed like they had a lot of value for when they're on the earth. But now they're like, oh boy, that was important. And I picked that up, and I should have paid more attention to that. And then they left it subconsciously because they're letting you find it. Okay. Those faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Maybe they left you a plane ticket. Let's see. It's a very simple life here. Simplicity, I think that, and I get this from people that have passed, that they wish that they would have lived a life that was connected to the earth more so, and not not using the earth like a lot of people do anymore, use it and discard it, but actually being part of it. And I really see these different fruits and vegetables and stuff, they're really standing out. And I'm thinking that I really feel like many of them are saying that they would have enjoyed those things more. They would have been connected more. We've got a little bird in here, connected to life, um, connected to the animals. There's pleasure, people sailing. It's just those simple things. I think that many of them wish they had done more. It's like they wish they gave you more memories, and I'm sure you already have lots, but gratitude. So maybe, yeah, maybe they wish that they would have just enjoyed things more. They would have been thankful for just being here. Um, many of your loved ones will probably come back because they're realizing that this is a pretty cool place, even though it could be a struggle, but maybe it was more that they weren't living the way that they thought they should. So yeah. Then we have, there is no time where I am, time is only on the earth. Yeah, so they can they could really see things that are going on at all, like all time, which is pretty cool. So they can look back on past events better than we can. So and they can look to the future. So these individuals can guide you, they can direct you, they could be with you as you maneuver through this world, as you wake up every day and before you go to bed. They'll be with you, helping you, guide you, and they'll be right there with you every step of the way if you would like them to be. Anyway, group 3, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you leave a comment or send me an email. I really appreciate those. Anyway, have a good day. Thank you so much.